So what happens if you refuse the digital ID? Well, you probably don't want to know. There is something you probably do not expect though, so stick with me. Of course, this whole thing was announced back on Friday. Huge divide on the internet, I'll tell you that for free. And there is all these articles now coming out saying, well, what will actually happen if you refuse the ID? Well, the official statements basically mean it is compulsory for anybody wishing to work. So if you don't want to work, you don't have to have it, mate. But of course, everybody needs to work, so, I mean, pretty smart. However, there has been concerns before and slight conversations that have hinted at what would happen if you refused. Other people in different parties and different governments basically saying, well, this is what they would consider. Obviously, your digital ID is you, so it links to everything. And obviously, there's concerns about hackers and things like that. That's a whole different story, mate. But what a lot of people have been saying is they could just cut your housing off. They could cut your bills, your car, holidays. Anything you want could be cut off if you refuse. Very much like what happens in our friends over here, and actually in North Korea, which we know is pretty severe. Now, on the flip side, there's a lot of people saying, well, if you didn't actually sign up for it in the first place, how are they going to cut you off for things because you didn't sign up anyway? I think it goes a bit deeper than that, but obviously I'm sure a lot more is going to come out on this in the coming months. And soon we probably will be living in nosedive days. Like, Black Mirror is actually real. You're going to have a rating above your head, and I'm going to be like, no, you're a 3, mate.